Hello again, meteorologist Lisa Green here with an update on our latest severe weather. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning taking effect in the valley, and this is a continuation of the severe storm that was producing a tornado and has continued to be warned for an observed tornado in northwest Minnesota. So taking a look at this warning here, I'm going to pull up full screen view so you can get a better view of that. And it is for the Lake of the Woods County area. We're watching that move to the east with that, again, that threat of a observed tornado as it moves into southern parts of Lake of the Woods County. And if it continues on its current trajectory, it's going to be approaching places like Bedette and that Highway 72 corridor in Lake of the Woods County soon. So we want you to be ready for severe weather that may be coming your way in that area. So a reminder, if you are in the path of this storm, you want to head to the lowest level of your home, preferably a basement if you can, and get into a safe space in your home at that lower level, away from windows. You want to put as many walls between you and the outside as much as possible. So again, this warning now in effect until 8:15 for southwestern Lake of the Woods County. And again, a reminder that this was an observed tornado at 7:49, so about 10 minutes ago. A confirmed tornado was located 7 miles south of Norris Camp, or about 36 miles southeast of Roseau, moving east at 35 miles per hour. Weather spotters did confirm that tornado. So again, this is moving to the east at 35 miles per hour, and a tornado has been reported on the ground. Zooming in just a little bit more here on this storm, if I can. Here we go, looking at, again, this storm outlined in that pink box. And that is, I'm going to go ahead to our next graphic, which is the storm relative velocity. We are looking at that area that is right in that region between the green and the red. And we always tell you, when it comes to storm relative velocity, it's what the radar is detecting in the air and the movement of it. So it's detecting rain, it's detecting hail, and so anything that's in red is those objects moving away from the storm, or from the radar site, which is in Mayville, North Dakota, and anything moving toward is in green. So what does that tell us? That we've got a circulation going like this, that counterclockwise broad circulation, and right where those two meet up, that's where we're likely seeing the tornado right now. So again, that's moving to the east at about 35 miles per hour. With this particular storm, it is once again producing a tornado according to storm spotters. Hail size estimate, this looks low. If we see a bright blue on the map, that means we've reached that 1-inch threshold. One thing I do want to mention, though, is this is getting pretty far away from the radar site. So sometimes that radar isn't able to detect some of the finer details or the lower levels of the storm. It overshoots them because the earth is curved and the radar has a straight beam. So again, this is starting to get away from the radar site, so it's possible we are seeing some larger hail with that. Zooming back out, this is in that area, moving into that area of more intense atmospheric energy. We've got severe storms more likely to form on that transition zone there today. It's been a hot one here in the valley. We've been seeing temperatures soaring in the south and east especially. That's where the tornado watch remains in effect until 10 o'clock this evening. Now, I am going to come back on here and just say that we are, again, continuing to track this storm. Right now, forecaster Summer Schnellbach is on live on our TV side, and she's actually coordinating with Eric Whitehill. She's got his live feed up. So I'm going to bring that up so you can see. Well, it looks like she just went away from it, but we're still going to bring it up, bring up her feed so you can see and hear if we hear back from Eric shortly. She'll be tracking that storm for you coming up. Here's a look at what Summer has to say.
Eyes to the skies here tonight for you as these favorable conditions for tornadoes are continuing to move into northern Minnesota. I want to show you the overall environment here. So we're going to look wide. There's two areas of low pressure that we've been seeing tonight, but more so focused on this area here. And it actually looks like a few more counties have been trimmed out of the tornado watch. Those counties highlighted in red. So let me remove everything from the screen. Where we still have the tornado watch is the counties highlighted in red. And there is a bit of an outflow boundary still draped through Lakes Country. There's a possibility for a couple of thunderstorms to pop up, though we're not seeing that happening at this time. What we're watching is the area here in northern Minnesota. So continuing to watch this area for tornadic development, for that tornado threat. That's exactly what we're seeing. Again, moving into Now it's across southwestern Lake of the Woods County. Let's zoom in just onto the warning here. A few more thunderstorms down towards the Red Lakes area as well. Those are not warned, not seeing impressive rotation on those as well. But we've got the observed tornado, Lake of the Woods County. Again, this warning in effect for about 10 more minutes until 8:15. Looking to see if we're getting any more information here on this warning. Nothing new at this time. However, there's at least some imminent touchdowns that are within this warned area as we're seeing those signs of rotation. It's a pretty difficult area for our storm chaser. I know there are some storm chasers in the vicinity as well, just because it is so rural, and as a viewer pointed out, it's kind of a swampy area as well. So the chasing environment, not necessarily the greatest, but Eric is out there. He is trying to get eyes on this storm the best that he can and the safest that he can as well. So let's put the storm track on here as well. We'll get a new timing for folks maybe who are watching in Baudette, seeing when this storm is going to move into their area. So we're going to go just right on the leading edge of the warned box. This will give a little bit more lead time for you. This is moving at about 30 miles per hour. It takes me off the screen a little bit, but very close there. Baudette, again, still looking at the time frame between about 8:20 and 8:30 for the leading edge of the storm to move into your area. So folks in Baudette, I would take precautions now, maybe seek shelter in the lowest level of a sturdy building if you're at home. Head into the basement, again, or a lower level. An interior hallway is always a good spot too. If you're in a mobile home, RV, or camper and you're watching my feed tonight, make sure you want to evacuate. Seek shelter as soon as you can in a sturdier structure. If you're in an apartment, a first level hallway of an interior room is a great place to seek shelter from a tornado this evening. And you want to make sure still that you've got multiple ways to receive alerts as these storms approach. So your Valley News Live weather app, you should be getting alerts on your phone. Looks like Eric is calling me now. I'm going to pick this up. Eric, we're on the air. What's up? What do you see?
Oh, are we?
Yes.
Okay. Right now, Summer, I am just outside of Grigla. I'm dropping the storm. It's moving into an environment that is extremely difficult to chase in.
Yeah.
There are not many good road options, so I am dropping the storm.
Okay.
And starting to make my way back towards the interstate.
Okay, I was just saying that as well, that I brought up your feed for just a second. It looked like you were back on the at least a paved road, and I was mentioning that this environment is very swampy, not ideal for safe chasing conditions. So if you couldn't hear, Eric is heading back to a safer location. He's heading back on the interstate. This is no longer a safe chasing area for him, so he's going to head back. Thank you so much, Eric.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks, Summer.
All right, we're going to keep an eye on it here, though, on the radar. Let's see the latest radar signature for velocity. Still seeing that area of rotation, not a lot of roads as well to even pick up to give you a clear idea of where this is. But you can see up behind me, there's Baudette. This storm is moving to the east at around 35 miles per hour. So Baudette, you want to make sure you have your sheltering plan in place. Baudette, you're not currently in the tornado warning, but if the storm still holds together, it'll be on your doorstep within the next 20 or so minutes. So let's see that latest warning box. Yep, still in effect until 8:15. Not getting much new information here from the National Weather Service either. Just checking a couple of things really quick. Okay, the warning continuing and for Lake of the Woods until 8:15. At 8:04, just a couple minutes ago, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located over Fonts, or 42 miles southeast of Roseau, moving east at 35 miles per hour. This is now radar indicated rotation. There's no longer a confirmed tornado on the ground. Likely, again, with this environment, it's difficult to see if there is a tornado on the ground. So with that, I'm going to send it back to programming, but as it approaches Baudette, I will be back soon with further updates. In the meantime, I will check back in here momentarily.
Weather coverage. Download the free Valley News Live weather app.